Welcome to the history of Italy.
Picture this, a land, rich and fertile, a crossroads between the East and West. This is where our story begins, at the heart of the Mediterranean. Italy, a peninsula reaching out into the sea, almost as if reaching out to the world. It's a place where nature, culture, and history intertwine in a beautiful dance, creating a tapestry of human experience that is as rich as the soil itself. Take a moment to imagine the rolling hills of Tuscany, the rugged mountains of the north, and the sun-drenched coasts of the south. Now let's delve deeper, beneath the surface, and into the past. A past that is imprinted in every stone, every river, every hill, and every valley. Before there was an Italy, there were the Etruscans and the Greeks. These early civilizations saw something special in this land. The Etruscans, mysterious people, left their mark in the north and central areas, shaping the landscape and sowing the seeds of urban life. They were skilled artisans, builders, and seafarers whose influence can still be seen today. Further south, the Greeks found a new home, calling it Magna Graecia. They brought with them their art, their philosophy, their gods, and their love for the theater, leaving an indelible imprint on the culture of the region. These were the stepping stones, the precursors to a story that was yet to unfold, a story that would be told in the language of art, war, politics, innovation, and ultimately empire. But the true dawn of Italy's history is marked by the rise of a small city-state, one that would grow to become an empire: Rome. And this, my friends, is where our journey into the heart of Italy's past really begins. So, buckle up and get ready as we set off to explore the birth of a nation and the rise of an empire that would echo through the ages. Rome, a name that echoes through history. From a humble city-state it grew, conquering and engulfing the known world. Picture a fledgling city on the banks of the Tiber River, a place destined to become the beating heart of a vast empire. The growth of Rome was not a swift or easy process, but rather a testament to the resilience and ambition of its people. Over the centuries it expanded, first across Italy, then throughout the Mediterranean, until it finally reigned over lands as far-flung as Britain and Egypt. Central to this expansion were its emperors, men of vision and ruthlessness who steered the course of history. Julius Caesar, the military genius who rose to power and set the stage for the imperial system. Augustus, Rome's first official emperor, under whose reign the Pax Romana, a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity, began. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, who sought wisdom even amidst the turmoil of war. But the Roman Empire was not just about conquest and rulers, it was a cradle of civilization, a beacon of culture and technology. Roman engineers mastered the art of building roads and aqueducts, the remnants of which still crisscross Europe today. Roman law formed the basis of legal systems across the continent. And who can forget the grandeur of Roman architecture, epitomized by the Colosseum, a marvel of engineering and a symbol of Rome's might? Yet, as with all great empires, Rome was not immune to decline. The later years were marked by political instability, economic problems, and military challenges. Rome's vast territories became increasingly difficult to control, and the once invincible legions struggled against waves of barbarian invasions. The final blow came in the 5th century, when the Visigoths, a Germanic tribe, sacked Rome, signaling the end of the Western Roman Empire. And so, the once mighty Rome fell. But even in its decline, it refused to fade into obscurity. The Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantine Empire, continued to flourish for another 1,000 years, preserving much of Rome's cultural and intellectual heritage. The fall of Rome marked the end of an era, but its influence was far from over. Its legal and political systems, its engineering feats, its art and literature, all continued to shape subsequent civilizations. Even today, thousands of years later, we still look back at Rome with a sense of awe and admiration. The legacy of Rome is a testament to the enduring power of human ambition and ingenuity. It's a story of how a small city-state could rise to become one of the greatest empires the world has ever known, and how, even in its fall, it left behind a legacy that would shape the world. As the light of Rome faded, it left behind a legacy that would shape the world. As Rome fell, darkness swept across Europe. But from these ashes, a new era of enlightenment was about to dawn. This was a time of rebirth, a period we now know as the Renaissance. It's a word that means rebirth, and it was in Italy that this remarkable age of rediscovery first took root. The Dark Ages were a time of turmoil and uncertainty. The once mighty Roman Empire had crumbled, and the world as it was known had changed dramatically. But amidst this darkness, a new light was beginning to shine. This light was the Renaissance, a beacon of hope that emerged from the heart of Italy. This period was a time of great cultural and scientific advancement. It was a time when the arts, sciences, and humanities flourished. It was a time when the human spirit soared and reached out to touch the stars. The Renaissance was a time of discovery and exploration, a time when the world was seen with new eyes. This was the age of Leonardo da Vinci, a man whose genius spanned a multitude of disciplines. He was an inventor, a scientist, an artist, a philosopher. In his hands, the mundane became extraordinary, the impossible became possible. He painted the Mona Lisa, sketched the Vitruvian Man, and envisioned flying machines long before the invention of the airplane. His legacy is a testament to the infinite potential of the human mind. Then there was Michelangelo, a master sculptor, painter, and architect. His works, like the Statue of David and the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, are some of the most renowned masterpieces of all time. They are a testament to the boundless creativity of the human spirit. The Renaissance was also a time of great scientific discovery. Nicholas Copernicus challenged the geocentric view of the universe, proposing instead a heliocentric model with the sun at the center. Galileo Galilei furthered this concept, using his improved telescope to observe the heavens and make significant astronomical discoveries. But the Renaissance was not just about individual achievements. It was a time of collective awakening, a time when society as a whole began to embrace the idea of progress. It was a time when the world became smaller, yet infinitely more vast. It was a time when the human spirit was unshackled, free to explore, to question, to create. From the ruins of the Roman Empire, Italy emerged as the cradle of the Renaissance, a beacon of hope in a world of darkness. It was a time when the human spirit soared, reaching out to touch the stars. The Renaissance was a time of rebirth, of discovery, of exploration. It was a time of light in the darkness, a time of hope in despair. The Renaissance changed the world, and once again, Italy was at the center of it all. And as we will see, Italy's role in shaping the world did not end with the Renaissance, but that's a story for another time. For now, let us simply marvel at the wonders of this remarkable age, an age that changed the world forever. Despite its rich history and cultural impact, Italy as we know it did not exist until the 19th century. A land of many kingdoms, duchies, and city-states, Italy was a fragmented tapestry of different languages, cultures, and loyalties. This all changed in the mid-19th century, in a process known as the Risorgimento, or the Resurgence. At the heart of this transformation were two key figures: Giuseppe Garibaldi, a charismatic general and nationalist, and Count Camillo di Cavour, a far-sighted statesman and diplomat. Garibaldi, with his red-shirted volunteers, the Thousand, won the hearts of the people, liberating Sicily and Naples from the rule of the foreign Bourbons. His exploits echoed across the peninsula, igniting a flame of unity and national pride. Meanwhile, in the north, Count Cavour masterminded the diplomatic and political maneuvers. As the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Piedmont Sardinia, he orchestrated a series of strategic alliances, notably with France, to counterbalance the influence of Austria, the dominant power in the region. His shrewd diplomacy paved the way for the expansion of Piedmont Sardinia, the driving force behind the unification. The two forces of Garibaldi and Cavour, though differing in their methods, worked towards the same goal: a united Italy. Their paths converged in 1861, when Victor Emmanuel II, King of Piedmont Sardinia, was proclaimed the first king of Italy. But the tapestry was not yet complete. The final threads were woven in the following decade. Rome, still under papal rule, was incorporated into Italy in 1870, becoming the nation's capital. The unification was a complex and often tumultuous process, marked by wars, revolutions, and diplomatic intrigues. But it was also a testament to the power of a shared vision, a common identity, and the will of the people. Finally, after centuries of division, the tapestry of Italy was woven together. A new chapter in the annals of this ancient land was written, a chapter of unity and shared destiny. The unification of Italy was not just the birth of a nation, but the renaissance of an idea, that despite their differences, the people of this diverse peninsula could come together under one banner, forming a single, united Italy. The 20th century brought new challenges, as Italy found itself embroiled in the two world wars. Italy entered the fray of the First World War in 1915, joining the side of the Allies after initially pledging neutrality. The reasons were complex, a mix of territorial ambition, internal politics, and international pressure. Italy hoped to gain territory from Austria-Hungary, but the cost of war was high. The Italian front was a brutal theater of war, with the Alps serving as a formidable battleground. Despite the victory, the rewards were less than what Italy had hoped for, leading to widespread disillusionment and social unrest, setting the stage for the rise of fascism. Now let's transition into the era of the Second World War. Benito Mussolini, the fascist prime minister, aligned Italy with Nazi Germany and Japan within the Axis powers. His grandiose vision of a new Roman Empire led Italy into a war for which it was ill-prepared. Mussolini's regime was marked by aggressive foreign policy and imperialistic adventures, such as the invasion of Ethiopia in 1935, actions that isolated Italy on the international stage. In 1940, Italy entered the Second World War. The Italian military suffered early defeats in Greece and North Africa, and by 1943, Italy was on the brink of collapse. The turning point came in July of that year, when Mussolini was overthrown and Italy switched allegiance to the Allies. However, this didn't end the war for Italy. The country became a battleground, with the German army occupying the north and the Allies advancing from the south. It was a time of great turmoil and destruction, with the Italian population caught in the middle. The post-war years were a time of reckoning for Italy. The monarchy was abolished in a 1946 referendum, leading to the birth of the Italian Republic. The country had to grapple with the devastation of war and the legacy of fascism. However, Italy didn't merely survive, it began to thrive. The economic boom of the 50s and 60s, known as the Miracle, saw Italy transform from a rural economy to an industrial power. The world wars were a period of great upheaval for Italy, a time marked by conflict, social change, and ultimately, resilience. The experience of war shaped Italy's political landscape, its economy, and its place in the world. It was a crucible that tested the mettle of the nation and its people. The wars left their mark, but Italy persevered and emerged stronger. It's a testament to the indomitable spirit of Italy, a country that, despite the trials and tribulations of history, continues to stand tall and proud on the world stage. From the ashes of war, modern Italy was born. Emerging from the devastation of the Second World War, Italy embarked on a journey of recovery and growth. This beautiful country, rich in history and culture, underwent a significant transformation, rising like a phoenix to become one of the world's leading economies. The post-war period, known as the Italian economic miracle, saw Italy transition from a largely agricultural society to an industrial powerhouse. The country's GDP grew at an average rate of 5.8% per year between 1950 and 1963. This remarkable growth was fueled by a combination of factors including a favorable international climate, internal reforms, and the indomitable spirit of the Italian people. In the years that followed, Italy continued to evolve, weathering economic ups and downs, political changes, and social shifts. Today, it stands as one of the 8 most industrialized nations in the world, a member of the G7, the European Union, and NATO. Italy's influence extends beyond the economic sphere. The country is a global leader in fashion, food, and design. Italian brands are recognized worldwide, and Italian cuisine is savored in every corner of the globe. Not just that, Italy continues to be a center for art and culture. The country's rich history is reflected in its UNESCO World Heritage Sites, the most of any country on the planet. Italy is a living museum, its cities and landscapes bearing the imprint of centuries of history and human endeavor. In science and technology, Italy is pushing boundaries. From leading research in genetics to advancements in space exploration, Italy is making significant contributions to global knowledge and progress. Italy's journey has not been without challenges. Economic disparities, political instability, and social issues continue to test the nation's resilience. But throughout, the spirit of the Italian people shines through. The same spirit that built the Roman Empire, birthed the Renaissance, and navigated the tumultuous 20th century, continues to shape Italy today. Italy, a testament to resilience and the enduring spirit of its people. This is Italy today. A vibrant, dynamic nation, forever evolving, forever inspiring. A country that has risen from the ashes time and time again to stand proud on the world stage. From the Romans to the Renaissance, Italy has left an indelible mark on the world. A statement that resonates with truth as we reflect on this nation's rich and vibrant history. Italy's contributions to the arts are unparalleled. A land that gave birth to the Renaissance, Italy saw the rise of legendary artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael. Their masterpieces, from the Last Supper to the Sistine Chapel, continue to inspire awe and admiration. Their influence extends far beyond their time, shaping the world of art even today. But the Italian legacy is not confined to the canvas. Italian literature, too, has had a tremendous impact. Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy, Boccaccio's Decameron, and Petrarch's sonnets have left an enduring imprint on world literature. Italy's contributions to science and technology are equally significant. Galileo Galilei, the father of observational astronomy, changed how we perceive the universe. His discoveries paved the way for future advancements in astronomy and physics. Leonardo da Vinci, a polymath, made significant contributions to various fields including engineering, anatomy, and geology. The Italian imprint on global culture extends to cuisine as well. Italian food is loved and savored in every corner of the globe. From the humble pizza to the delicious pasta, Italian cuisine has become an integral part of our global palate. Then there's fashion. Italian designers like Gucci, Versace, and Prada have shaped the world of fashion, defining style for generations. The Made in Italy tag has become a symbol of quality, luxury, and elegance. Italy's legacy, however, goes beyond tangible contributions. The Italian spirit, a unique blend of passion, creativity, and resilience, is perhaps its greatest gift to the world. This spirit has seen the nation through times of adversity and triumph, shaping its history and identity. Italy's legacy is not just in the past, it's alive and thriving in the world today. It's in the art that we admire, the science that we rely on, the food that we enjoy, and the fashion that we wear. It's in the spirit of passion and resilience that continues to inspire. So, as we conclude our journey through Italy's past, let's take a moment to appreciate the profound impact this nation has had on our world. And remember, this is just the surface. There's so much more to explore, so many more stories to tell. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Italy's past. Share your thoughts, your comments, your favorite parts of Italy's history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for future notifications. There's so much more to explore together.